Good morning, Pisces. Happy Thursday. I hope all of you are doing well. I have your energies for today. So let's take a look real quick and see what's coming up next. I will ask you to please help me reach out 50,000 subscribers. So while I'm taking the cards out, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Let's take a look and see Pisces energies today. For those that are bilingual, there's another video posted. And also look on my channel, Luna Mia 621, where I list posts. And there I'm listing the energies for all the zodiac signs daily. Let's begin, Pisces. How are you? Please let me know where you're from when you write in the comments. We start with the Seven of Wands, fire energy. Queen of Swords, air energy. Let's take a look. The Six of Wands, the Two of Swords. This is really interesting. Fire, air, fire, air. Let's take a look and see what's going on in here. Pisces, the High Priestess. There's your energy. Pisces, how are you? Let's see if we can give you the answers that you're looking for today. And listen to the video until the end. I'm going to give you some numbers for those that play the Lotto, Mega, Powerball, or any lottery. I am not promoting it, but if you do, I'll give you the numbers today. Nine of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. And what's coming up next, we have the Magician. Interesting. Very interesting. On the bottom, the Page of Swords. Pisces, your reading is exceptionally interesting today, Thursday. You have fire, air, fire, air, fire, air, air, and two energies of water. Pisces, something is coming like a blazing. It's almost like this little tiny fire begins, and then with the air, it becomes something so overwhelming that not even the fire department can shut down this fire. It's almost you've been preparing yourself for something very specific for a long time. You've had a lot of blockages, stagnation, not knowing if this idea or this project or this wishful thinking it's going to happen. But what I see here, it's Pisces absorbing the Queen of Swords energy. This particular queen is very interesting amongst all of the queens. The Queen of Swords is very analytical, straightforward. She doesn't want to put any emotion into the decisions that she needs to be making from this point on. And when I'm saying the Queen of Swords, this could be applied for men or women. It doesn't make a difference. We're talking about energies. We're not talking about genres. We're not talking about females, males. We're talking about everybody collectively. You want to be recognized for everything that you've done. For those that are interested in knowing about job related, what they're saying is you feel that at work, you're not being recognized for your sacrifices, for everything that you do, for everything that you've learned. You wish that someday they see you, they hear you. But there's something that it's about to happen, completely unexpected, that is going to make you so happy. So happy. There's news, either a promotion, a job offer, after a long times that things have not worked out for you. So let's take a look. It's been a long time. We have the Two of Swords right here. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands, which talks about you need to protect yourself from outside energy. You cannot be worried about everybody around you. You need to elevate yourself. You need to be in your power, intuition. Let's take a look. Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Pisces. The Four of Swords. What did I tell you? The Queen of Swords. And on the bottom, the Eight of Cups. You or someone or a situation, it's going to change. It's about to change. Either you picking up and looking for another job and you get an offer, or there's a conversation with human resources, a supervisor, a manager, something you have kept for a long time. But you know what? One day, you're going to wake up, you're going to go to work, for those that have a job right now. And you're going to say, you know what? I have kept my mouth shut, but today is the day for me to open up, let them know how I feel. By you taking that action, it creates a snowball effect. What do I mean by that? This conversation is going to have consequences, but the consequences are going to be positive from your end. It's almost like the universe was waiting for you to take the stand, to speak up, guard yourself, and tell things how you see them. And they're going to be surprised. They're going to be in shock. Because I see a Pisces here that has kept a lot of anger, frustration inside of them. But finally you speak up. Let's take a look and see what you're going to say. Queen of Swords. This is interesting, Pisces. Finally, you're taking the stand. Finally, you're making people listen to you. Wow. Collaboration. Celebration. Pisces, they're telling me that at work, for those that have actively a job, there's someone within your energy that you need to make sure to keep aside. There's someone that envies you. Someone that wants to have what you have. Maybe you're asking for a promotion. Maybe they're going to recognize everything and it's going to create a lot of envy around you. You need to protect yourself. Be careful, okay? The Six of Wands. Six of Wands. The Strength and the Moon. Let's clarify the Moon. Look at this. The Moon, the star. Okay. Pisces. There's something going on here. Whether it's job related, your peers, friendships, family. There's someone that has a lot of envy. A lot. So the Four of Coins, Pentacles, is telling you, don't tell people your plans. Don't tell people your goals. Because not everybody is happy for us. I know that Pisces is very empathetic. Pisces wants to be the doctor, the lawyer, the engineer, the contractor, the psychiatrist, the psychologist, the healer for everybody. But what about you doing all of these jobs for yourself? You need to stop looking outward and start looking from within and start searching for those answers that you're looking for. Because what happens is that Pisces spends all their energy towards other people, fixing other people's problems, and then you're depleted of your luck, your energy, your insights. So Pisces, you gotta be very careful. Not everybody is going to be happy for you. This is gonna be happiness for yourself. So you gotta be really careful about this. Two of Swords. What is it that has been blocking your success? What is it that has been blocking loving relationships, money, success? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks about impulsive decisions when it comes to finances. You need to stop. You need to stop buying what you don't need. Right now, in the meantime, circumstances changes. It's saying that you need to be very careful. The Knight of Wands, it's someone somewhat immature, someone impulsive, someone that takes decisions on the spot, or the desire, right, of what they want at that particular moment, but then they don't think about the consequences. So for right now, until you get a promotion, until you have a job, until things are settled, try not to spend any money. The High Priestess. This is your card, Pisces. What is it that I was saying? Six of Pentacles. One more, please. The Ace of Swords. This reading, it's so clear. Fascinates me. The Magician, you have the Magician twice in your reading, which talks about your gifts. The gift of seeing without having anything tangible in front of you. That feeling, that gut feeling that you get, your intuition, your premonitions, these dreams that give you like symbolisms that sometimes you don't understand. You gotta follow that. You gotta believe in you. You gotta trust that these are signs for you. What they're saying is you need to cut. The sword gives you clarity, but at the same time is a double edge. On one side gives you clarity, on the other side cuts, which means you need to cut giving to others. You need to give that to yourself. You need to protect yourself, your energy, the people you have around you. Not everybody is happy for Pisces. Let's clarify a wish fulfillment. Something that is going to happen for you. Let's see, what is this about? The Justice card. Amen, amen, amen. And then he has the King of Wands. Interesting, because when I'm clarifying the Two of Swords, which is the blockage that you're presenting right now, or why things have not moved at the speed that you wish, it's because what I explained to you, you have made very impulsive decisions. You need to stop. When I'm clarifying something that will happen, that will make you really happy, that you'll feel this is my wish fulfillment. This is what I always wanted. Why? Because we have the Justice card. Something that was unjustly done to you, it will fix itself out. Why? I have the King of Wands. You will be taking action, or someone will be taking action. And when I mean that, is the news that you're going to be getting perhaps is coming from someone else or something else. This is about to happen. But we're going from the Knight to the King. There's an evolve feeling. You're evolving, Pisces. You're maturing on your decisions. When it comes to relationships, what they're saying is most of the problems that you have had in relationships, it's because you have been very impulsive. You let your passion guide you. And what they're saying, you have to be mature about how you act, because this is a fire sign. Fire sign talks about movements, decisions, impulsive decisions. But when we get to the King's position rather than the Knight, it's saying you have evolved. You have learned your lessons. You're no longer making impulsive decisions. That's what's going to take you to the next step. That's what's going to help you achieve this particular thing that is showing in your reading that you want really badly. Let's clarify the Magician. Major arcana representing Sagittarius. Maybe you have a Sagittarius, or maybe you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy. Magician, the Five of Swords. The Page of Swords. Oops. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords. Pisces. There seems to be someone very manipulative. Somebody that manipulates the energy. I apologize. This is someone that tells you what you want to hear, but it doesn't tell you the whole truth. So you got to be careful with this energy that I'm seeing in your reading today. There's someone that envies you. There's someone that wants what you have. There's someone that sees something amazing in you. So be careful with this. This is someone that uses the words, because these are swords, communication. Someone that manipulates what they're saying to get you to do what they want you to do. So you got to be careful with this, okay? But there's some news that you were expecting, that you were hoping for, that finally arrives. So let's clarify that card. Knight of Swords. Look at this. This is you. Because even though you're Pisces, in your reading, you're absorbing the Queen of Swords energy. There's news that are coming your way. That's so interesting. What are these news about? Eight of Swords. The Lovers. Decisions that are coming your way. Gemini, represented in the Lovers card. The Four of Swords. This one wanted to come out. The Two of Cups. Wow. Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune. And look at the last card. The Knight of Swords. And we were clarifying the Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. A brand new beginning. Pisces. You've been concerned, worried, anxious. Some of you are not sleeping at night, worrying about either a relationship or your situation in general. Finances, job related, family related, friendships related. It doesn't matter. If this is not your reading, don't worry about it. It's not for you. But perhaps there's someone that needs to hear this. You've been thinking a lot about a relationship that you have felt that you're trapped in. But things are changing. You're going to be making a decision because you're getting some information that you were completely unaware of. Once you hear that, there's a brand new beginning with everything that you wanted, but it's somewhere else. So it will be easy to infer by these two Knight of Swords that the information that it's coming to you, it's completely unexpected. It's not what you hoped for, but it's going to propel you to your brand new beginning. You have been in a relationship that is no good for you. And you know it instinctively. You know it. You're Pisces. You have a gift of seeing and feeling. But you have, because you're so emotionally involved in all of this, it's not allowing you to go to the next step, to make decisions. But the universe is going to make them for you. News are coming that you're not going to like. I'm not going to lie. And that's going to set you to go to find the purpose of your life, which is a brand new beginning, something that you wanted forever. It's going to happen. This is a beautiful reading. Even though it may not appear like that, I want you to know that once this information comes in, your life changes, but for good. Have a great day. Happy Thursday. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Where are you from? Have a great day. Thanks.